What's up, YouTube? I'm Cory, and welcome to my channel, Let's Talk with Cory. But before I get into today's reaction video, wherever you are in the world today, I mean wherever you are in the world today, I really do hope you're having a great day. But before I get into today's reaction video, let me give a shout out to my subscribers. Whether you've been with me since day one or you're just checking in for the very first time, thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. So guys, the other day, Shannon Sharp's Club Shay Shay, he had guest Marshawn Lynch, Beast Mode, on set. And Beast Mode talked about his experiences as a teammate of Russell Wilson's and some of the interesting behavior, and also how Coach Pete Carroll isolated him from the team, and there was a different standard for Russell Wilson than it was for the other players. And that's probably very true, considering the fact, look at what's happening right now in Denver. This guy seems like he's on an island, right? And a man with no country. And I wouldn't be surprised that they're not going to try to keep him too much longer, but we'll see. And again, that's my opinion, and my opinion don't mean nothing, right? But anyway, I'm going to go into an article from the New York Post, and it reads, titled, Marshawn Lynch reveals bizarre Russell Wilson behavior that strained Seahawks relationship. It says, don't expect Marshawn Lynch to sit next to Coach Pete Carroll or quarterback Russell Wilson at any 2013 Seahawks championship team reunion. Lynch revealed the extent of his strained relationship with Carroll and his non-existent relationship with Wilson on the latest edition of Club Shay Shay. Hey guys, do you guys remember that video with Russell Wilson? The kind of, the Mr. Unlimited? Hey, check this video out just as a reminder.
Hey guys, Russell here. Yes, the typical boring, Russell, robot Russell, the one you guys love to know. Real exciting. Yeah, I'm real exciting. But anyways, everybody has to have an alter ego, right? And I've been thinking about what my alter ego would be, and I think I have an alter ego. His name's Mr. Unlimited. You gotta be unlimited. You gotta have a thought process of being unlimited.
Okay, guys, so we could see, even back then, Russell Wilson is a character, a guy that is struggling, right, to get acceptance, because that's what it looks like, right? Yeah, Mr. Unlimited, yeah, right. Plenty of limitations, my man. How about getting a team to rally behind you, okay? When you get behind center? How about in the locker room, building a team up as part of the unit yourself? But anyway, I digress. Let me continue. It says that I wouldn't be the right person to speak on their relationship. Now this is Marshawn Lynch. I didn't F with them. Lynch said, I didn't F with Pete and Russ. Was like just a quarterback for me. The Legion of Boom era in Seattle featured many personalities, with Lynch amongst them. While there are certain tales of close superstar or coach-player relationships, Lynch just did not have that comfort level with his head coach or star quarterback. Now, one thing Marshawn Lynch did say about Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll knew how to motivate players, and that just came from when he spent those number of very successful years at USC. And was my son's favorite team, favorite coach Pete Carroll, favorite player, right? Was I want to say one of the players he really liked was the running back Reggie Bush for USC. USC wasn't my team, so that's why I was struggling. But anyway, guys, let me continue. It says Lynch described how he can't even get in touch with Wilson if he wanted to. Now, wow, now that's your quarterback though, but you couldn't even get in touch with him. He says, I respect Russell as a player and a teammate. Anything I say because of the situation, throwing a pick on the goal line, not giving me the ball, him leaving from Seattle, anything I can say is going to come off as malice or as if I'm a hater. Lynch said, it takes Russ. I'll take Russ and I'll put him right there at quarterback and I'll rock with him because I've done that. Now, guys, in that Super Bowl, everybody, including the blind man with a seeing dog, could tell that they should have run the ball on that 1 yard line rather than trying to throw a pass which cost the Seattle Seahawks a Super Bowl. It was terrible, but that's what Lynch was referring to. He says regardless of what happened in that game, Russ was his quarterback. But anyway, it says as far as anything else, can't pick up the phone and call old boy or nothing. I don't got his number. So what that says is Russ wasn't that type of guy, right? He wasn't a player's player, right? Not only looking at it from the standpoint of you're my teammate, but you could potentially be my friend. But Russell wasn't looking for any of that, apparently. And that's what Marshawn Lynch is talking about right now. He says he didn't even have his number. It says Lynch detailed a particular eye-opening experience with Wilson following a 20-13 win over the Titans in 2013. The former running back said the expectation was for Wilson to have a good game against a lesser secondary, but he threw for just 257 yards with no touchdowns. Lynch, meanwhile, tallied 155 yards and 2 touchdowns. He asked the player personnel staffer for Wilson's number after the game, and Wilson called him after the game from a block number. Damn, like, come on, Russ. Man, I mean, you just that private, right? But you're in the locker room with these guys. And beast mode, I mean, damn, bro. If anybody had your back for the running game, Marshawn Lynch was there and was always ready. But you had to call him from a block number. That's, you know what, up. But anyway, let me continue. It says that in all these advertisements, they said that I don't know how or why, but I just know I got a call from a block number, Lynch said. Lynch told Wilson he wanted to be there for him after a rough day, the same way he would hope Wilson would be there for him. He believed it was the first time he tried to have a meaningful conversation with Wilson. He says his response to me was kind of like, the F? So I told him again, no, bro, I'm here from you. We're going to rock. His response was the same, Lynch said. Considering that we're on the same team, going for the same goal, and this is how you choose to respond to me, it was more maybe you don't understand what I'm saying. I thought I was tripping. Lynch said Coach Carroll didn't help the situation by giving Wilson preferential treatment, which irritated the Legion of Boom. And so what was happening in Seattle, right? Same things happening in Denver, right? The same stuff. The guy just, whatever it is about him, quirky or whatever, he's just not a team guy. And it's happening in Denver as well. It says Carroll informed some team leaders during a practice to go to him with any issues regarding Wilson. The team felt Wilson was not held as accountable as others. Now that ain't right? Okay, what's good for one, good for all. You're kind of putting him on a pedestal or outside the box, and it's like he doesn't have to be held accountable to the same, you know what, that we do, Lynch said. What the F is that? I agree with you. Marshawn, you right. It's like, hold on, right? You're gonna hold us to a standard, right? The other guys on the team, but yet, Russell Wilson special. So I understand what he's saying. That makes no sense. It says Lynch's disagreements with Carroll stem from their personality differences. Carroll is one for motivation tactics, while Lynch essentially described his philosophy of tell him when and where the game will be, and he'll show up ready to play. That just reminds me of practice. We talking about practice. Remember Allen Iverson? He was like, yo, I'm ready all day, every day. But we talking about practice. And the same thing is what Marshawn Lynch is saying. Look, I don't need no rah-rah speech to get out there and make things happen. He's always ready. He's always on. So he just said, hey, he said my relationship with Pete was interesting. I like Pete as a coach because he got MFs ready to go. That's the truth. He's the same way every day, Lynch said. He's a great motivator. Hit that subscribe button. He says, in getting ready, but it was just that I didn't need that. I don't think he understood where I was coming from. That kind of got us headbutting a little bit for the misunderstanding. Lynch admitted that he laughed in Carroll's face after head coach allowed Wilson to pass on the fateful play instead of giving Lynch the ball, right, against the Patriots in the Super Bowl, which cost him a chance to win back-to-back Super Bowls. And guys, we remember that. I'm going to end it there. But apparently, like I posted the video for you guys to check out to watch Mr. Unlimited, right, which was a goofy-ass video. You don't need to, I mean, of course, you're probably trying to motivate some young person or even adult out there with that video, but Russell is just not that guy, right, that people really rally around. And that's what Marshawn Lynch was talking about. And he didn't need Pete Carroll to motivate him to go out there and be the best player he's going to be anyway. But it's sad that Russell Wilson, you know, did not establish a real teammate relationship with the team when he was at Seattle. Because like I said again, Russell is the same guy he was when he was in Seattle in Denver. And the Broncos don't look like the Broncos when Shannon Sharp played, or even when you got one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, Peyton Manning, at the helm. It just doesn't look like the same team. But anyway, guys, leave a comment. What's your thoughts about Marshawn Lynch? He didn't really throw him under the bus. He just simply said, look, that guy's just a quarterback to me, and that's it. So he didn't throw him under the bus, but it was a bizarre, weird stuff for him to try to reach out to Russell, and Russell just didn't reciprocate. And of course, he never gave him his goddamn number, right? He called him on a block number. But anyway, guys, as always, thanks for watching. Let's Talk with Cory. Let's Talk with Cory out.